जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा माई जय सुदर्शना, जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा माई जय सुदर्शना, जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे, जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे, जय राधे जय राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे। Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. So, welcome back to Bhagavad Gita study class. Today we are fourth chapter, Bhagavad Gita as it is, fourth chapter, Transcendental Knowledge, and today's verses 12, 13 and 14. So we'll reach verse 12 first now. Kangshandha karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devadaha Kshipram hi manushe loge siddhir bhavadi karmaja. Kangshandaha karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devataha Kshipram hi manushe loge siddhir bhavadi karmaja. Kangshandaha karmanam siddhim yadanda iha devataha Kshipram hi manushe loge siddhir bhavadi karmaja. Okay, Jayapradama ji can read the verse.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva.
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya. Okay, sorry.
Yes, can read.
Starting,
Yes.
I'm not getting.
Well, Kangshandaha.
Kangshandaha karmanam siddhim yajagna iha devata क्षिप्रम हि मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा.
Right. Okay. Redugamaji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Kamshantaha karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devataha Chipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. Rekha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Om Namo
Hare Krishna.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Kangshantaha karmanam siddhim yajanta iha devataha Shipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare. Okay. Snigdhamaji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
Hare Krishna.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. कांक्षन्तः कर्मणं सिद्धिं यजन्त इह देवतः. यजन्त इह देवतः क्षिप्रं हि मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Right. Right. Translation can read. Redugamaji.
Hare Krishna. Men in this world desire success in fruitive activities and therefore they worship the demigods. Quickly, of course, men get results from fruitive work in this world. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Verse 13. Chaturvanyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah tasya kartaram mam vidhyakartaram avyayam. Chaturvanyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah tasya kartaram mam vidhyakartaram avyayam. Chaturvanyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah Tasya kartaram mam vidyakartaram avyayam. Right. Jayapradamaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Chaturvarnyam.
Vasudevaya. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashah tasya kartaramapi mam vidyakartaramavyayam.
Vidyakartaram avyayam. Right.
Hare Krishna.
Renugamaji.
Chaturvarnyam varnya maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaram api mam vidhi akartaram avyayam.
Right.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. Rekha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Chaturvarnyamaya shishtam guna karma vibhagashaha tasya kartaramapi ma vidhi akartaram avyayam. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Right. Snigdhamaji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
चातुर्वर्ण्यमया सृष्टं गुणकर्म विभागशः तस्य कर्तारमपि मं विधिय कर्तारमव्ययम्. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Right. Rekha Mataji can read the translation.
According to the three modes of material nature and the work ascribed to them, the four divisions of human society were created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am at the non-dear being unchangeable. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Right. Verse 14. Namam karmani limbandi name karma bhale spriham idimam yo abhijanati karma bhirna sabadhyade. Namam karmani limbandi name karma bhale spriham idimam yo abhijanati karma bhirna sabadhyade. Namam karmani limbandi कर्म बले स्पृहाम इति माम यो अभिजानादि कर्मभिर सनबध्यते. जयप्रदमा जी.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Namam
Krishna.
karmani
लिम्बन्ति
limbandi name karma phale smaha
स्पृहा
itimam yo
स्पृहा
smaham itimam yobhina jati karma
यो अभिजानादि इति माम यो अभिजानादि
itimam yo bhi abhina jati karma bhinar sabhadyate.
ओके.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा. रेखा माता जी.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Namam
Krishna.
karmani limpanti name karma phale spriham iti mam yo abhijananti karma birna sabhadyate. Hare Krishna.
अभिजानाति singular only.
Abhijanati karma birna sabhadyate. Hare Krishna.
Right. Hare Krishna. Snigdha ji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु. नामं कर्माणि लिप्पन्ति नामे कर्म फले स्पृहा इति मां यो अभिजानाति कर्म भिन्न सबध्यते. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Didn't see you for a few days.
I was admitted in the hospital, Prabhu.
My God, what happened? You look a bit tired.
Fever.
Fever.
Yes.
You're all right now?
Yes, Prabhu.
You can consult with Renuka Mati. She's a doctor here. Renuka Hari is, she's a doctor. If you need any consultation to be needed, she can guide you. Right.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namam Karmani Libbandi Name Karma Phale Sprha Idi Mam Yo Abhijanadi Karma Birsa Nasa Badyate.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Right. Shalima ji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namam Karmani Libbandi Name Karma Phale Sprha Idi Mam Yo Abhijanadi Karma Birna Sabhadyate. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Right. Where is the hero? I forgot his name. What's your brother's name?
Karthik.
Karthik. Yes. Karthik. Yes. Yes, Karthik. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very good. Okay. Let him go. Right. Sigdamaji can read. Hey, what is? Yes.
Playing.
Oh, he wants to play. He cannot be restrained. Sigdamaji can read the translation.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. There is no work that affects me, nor I do aspire for the fruits of action. One who understands this truth about me also doesn't become entangled in the fruitive reactions of work. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Right. So, Krishna has explained the previous two verses that anyone who understands him, one who is completely absorbed in him, will go back to him, overcoming the three obstacles: raga, bhaya, and krodha. And then he says that the exclusive devotee is one who is totally attached to Krishna, pure devotees, they attain the Krishna's Dham, Krishna's God. There are other people also who understand Krishna or perceive Krishna from their vision. Sometimes they consider Krishna as Brahman. Some people, they accept Krishna as Paramatma. And then some people, they consider Krishna as a bestower of heavenly planets, or whatever necessary, whatever you need, your ambitions in life, your desires, the fulfiller of desires. They sometimes consider him as an order server. So to all those persons who understand Krishna in different ways, Krishna reciprocates exactly the way they respect him or worship him. So with demonic nature of people, there are demonic people also, there are devas also, and there are devotees also. And among the devotees there are different grades of devotees. One understands Krishna as a supreme person, as a supreme father, the creator, the almighty, the omnipotent, full of opulence. Such kind of devotees, they worship Krishna in the Shantarasa. And then there are devotees who have developed a personal relationship with Krishna. Some are servitors, some are friends, some are his parents, and some are his lovers. So to all those persons, Krishna reciprocates as they consider him or treat him. The understanding is that whatever is your desire, whatever is the goal of life, or whatever your destination, whatever your understanding of the truth, absolute truth, to fulfill that, or to realize that, you have to worship Krishna. Some people may be full of desires. Some people may not have any desire at all. You have some desires, Krishna? You like something? You want to have something in your life? Nice things? Okay, everyone likes to have some nice things. If they are very grown-up people, they want nice things for their sons and children. So desires are always there. So everybody wants to fulfill their desires. So worshipping Krishna is the best guarantee that can achieve these desires. But some people consider that there are more people who are more powerful than Krishna. Some devas, which they consider they more powerful than Krishna, and they can award these rewards to them. They are very materialistic. And the Shastras, so many, they in Srimad Bhagavatam also can find in the 3rd canto, the 1st chapter, there's a big list of devas and the opulence related to those devas. Worshipping those devas, what is the benefit we get from worshipping these devas? There's a long list. So people with less intelligence, they are so attached to material life, they are so attached to possessions, positions, comforts in life. They think that these devatas, demigods, can fulfill their desires in the material world. That's why Krishna says, Yakangshandaha karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devada. The perfection of action, karmanam siddhim. To these people, the perfection of the action is achievement of goals or elevation to higher planets. So we can understand that they are fruity workers. Now we are getting slowly back to the karma section, because till the 12th verse, Krishna was explaining himself, how the Gita was explained. The narrator of Gita Kara, is Lord Krishna only. And who is Krishna? The science of Krishna was explained in these verses. And now we are going back to the Karma Yoga. Krishna has finished off the 3rd chapter. He's starting again the Karma Yoga. So this chapter, this verse is dealing with the fruity workers. They perceive work as a means to desire, to fulfill their desires. And according to them, and what they feel is that worshipping Krishna will not achieve the desired results. Worshipping some other devas like Shiva, Brahma, Devi, Skanda, Ganapati, Surya, Chandra, they yield more desires. And some people think that, okay, everyone's the same only. God appears in various forms as per your choice, as per your desire. And I consider Shiva to be supreme. My worshipable deity is Shiva. Somebody's worshipable deity may be Devi, Shakti. So according to them, absolute truth can come to you or come in different forms as per your desire. It is based on your gunas. Which means ultimately the supreme truth is formless. As per your desire, as per your vision, the supreme truth takes on some form of your liking, and so that you can approach the supreme truth of the God in the form which you like to meet him. So this is called pantheism or Bahu Ishara Vaditva, Bahu Ishara. And according to all gods, all devas are same only. They are on the same platform. So worshipping Shiva, worshipping Brahma, worshipping Devi, worshipping Krishna, and all same, one and same. But Padma Purana, the Sattvic Puranas, they reject this idea. They say, yes to Narayanam Devam, Rudra Brahma Devade, Samatvena Yavisheda Pashandi Sabhavedvam. One who considers Shiva and Brahma, the same footing, the same level as Krishna, he will ultimately be an atheist. Pashandi means atheist, Nirishravadi. So why? Because they feel that Chipram hi Manushya, very easily, if you worship Krishna, Shiva, is also known as Asugosh, Ashugosh. Ashutosh. Tosh means one who is pleased. Ashu means quickly. So Ashutosh means one who is easily pleased or quickly pleased. In 7th chapter, it says that these people are with less intelligence. Their intelligence has been lost, stolen away. Kama says, Hridajnana prabhadyande anya devada. Because of the intense desire, they think that the only goal in life is the fulfillment of these desires. The jnana in your heart, which is there in everyone's heart, which means that Paramatma is residing in everyone's heart. We tend to forget that. Yes. And one who forgets the real knowledge that Krishna is the supreme and we have to depend on Krishna only, they resort to these demigods. But here it says that the results we should derive, or the benefits we derive from this demigods are very temporary. Because the demigods themselves are temporary. We have seen the 3rd chapter that demigods or devadas, they are only jivas, highly elevated jivas. They are occupying this position as which has been sanctioned to them by Krishna. They're basically jivas like us only. They are not in the Vishnu Tattva category. They are in the Jiva Tattva category. And since they are in the Jiva Tattva category, their existence in the material world is temporary. And they are temporary. And hence, the benefits which you derive from them is also temporary. But unfortunately, people with less intelligence, they do not know that. So they desire some boons from these demigods. But worse than that, in the present scenario, you will find that they are worshipping some powerful human beings also. Very powerful human beings like presidents, prime ministers, chief ministers, or maybe self-proclaimed gods. Hare Krishna, Rekha, any network problem?
No, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. If someone worshipping demigods, means Shiva or any other demigods, they are also they don't believe Krishna. They are also called as atheist, Prabhu.
They are atheist.
Atheist. They are atheist.
Well, ultimately, they will finally become atheist. That is what Padma Purana says.
Okay, Prabhu.
Finally, they will tend to become atheists, because what happens is that they consider everyone the uniform, same platform, and then they feel that every living entity is the same level. So the hierarchy is that Krishna is supreme, and then powerful living entity, the Krishna, and Shiva Tattva is Shiva, Brahma, and behind and below that is a normal, ordinary living entities. Ultimately, what happens is that these people, they consider the living entities to be Narayana. So Aham Brahmasmi, according to them, Aham Brahmasmi means everyone is God. Ultimately, everyone is God. And then it will deteriorate and they'll fall to the atheist condition. They will not believe in Supreme Personality. Maybe in this maybe not in this life, but in the next life, you'll find that the worshippers of demigods will become atheists.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhu.
Right. So, worse than worshipping the demigods is worshipping some powerful entities, living entities. You'll find in the present condition, so many people have become very powerful, and everyone's desire is to get some ultimately is some benefit, and they will wherever it is available, they'll go behind that. So this is very prominent here. You find very little people, very few people are attracted to Krishna. The Krishna devotees, the pure Krishna devotees are very less. That Krishna himself confirms that in the 7th chapter. Manishyanam sahasreshu kaschid yadadi siddheye yadadam avisuddhanam kaschin mam veti tatodaha. Among the thousands, only one people treat the spiritual path. And among the thousands of people who treat the spiritual path, knows Krishna factually, only 1 out of 1,000. So the full-fledged Krishna Tattva, one who knows the Krishna Tattva, very little. Most people are materialistic only. And they even become, although they sometimes take the label of spiritualism, the real, goal, why they really come to a spiritual platform is to better their material conditions. Not Brahma Jignasa or just for the sake of worshipping Krishna. They don't come. They want something out of this. What is the benefit in that? I want to better my living conditions. And for that, I take some service from Krishna. I do some service to Krishna. In return, I get more benefit for me. This type of commercial transactions. So whole world is like that, especially in Kali Yuga, it's mostly like that. And that Srila Prabhupada says, people are most benefit and in more interested in material enjoyment, and therefore they worship some powerful living entity. So ultimate, according to the people, these people, the perfection in karma is to derive some material enjoyment. So Arjuna thinks, why this is so? Then Krishna explains karma is based on guna. Next verse he says, Chaturvanyam maya sishtam guna karma bhagasha tasya kartaram abhimam vidhi agartaram abhyayam. He says the work is divided among people according to the gunas. So basically there are 4 divisions, which we call 4 varnas. In previous verse also, he says that Srila Prabhupada says that actually the real life, the civilized life or civilization starts when you accept this varnashrama system. The 4 varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra, they are classified as these varnas according to their karma and guna. So Satuguna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna is there. People in Satuguna, predominantly in Satuguna, they are Brahmins. People who are predominantly mean between Satuguna and Rajoguna, but more in Rajoguna, they are Kshatriyas. People who are in Rajoguna, predominantly Rajoguna and little in Tamogun, they are Vaishyas. And people who are predominantly in Tamogun, they are Shudras. So Karma Yoga starts when you understand these gunas. So these people in mode of passion, they are fruity workers. People in mode of passion, they are very passionate. They want to derive some enjoyment. So we can understand that this the 12th verse, which talks about materialistic people, they are basically mode of in the Rajoguna only. So Krishna says he has divided this human society into 4 varnas. Although gunas are prevalent in all the units, in all the species, every species, everything is under even the plants, even the trees, creatures, birds, animals, aquatics. Everybody has this division of gunas, tamogun, rajogun, and satugun. But in human society only, based on this guna and karma, the varnashrama system has been established, set up by Krishna. Because in only human society, there's an opportunity to remain in varnashrama system and gradually evolve yourself, improve yourself, progress gradually to the Shuddha Sattva, and then go back to and get liberated. So that's why the human society, there's a division Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra in the varnashrama system. The Brahmanas are called the intelligent people. The Kshatriyas are administrative class. Vaishyas are business people and agriculturists. And Shudras are general helpers. You will find this in every society, not only in India. Somebody may say that, oh, this is only in India, only this thing is there. But everywhere is there. In any society, any country you go, this division is there. So once Prabhupada was asked, somebody in America, they are interviewing him. They said that, okay, in India you have the system, this varnashrama system, Brahmana, higher caste, lower caste, and all the system is there. And no other country, in our country, there is no low caste, low and high caste, that is there. So Prabhupada says, is that so? Okay, in your country, there are no intelligent people. Yes, there are intelligent people. In your country, there are no administrators, governors, presidents. Yes, there are. In your country, there are no businessmen. There are businessmen. In your country, there are no factory workers. Factory workers, this is Varnashama only. This is Varna only. Not, sorry, Varnashama. These are Varnas. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Everybody, everywhere you find this classification. But the Varnashama system, this is very alienated, very scientifically done. And this Varna, based on gunas only. Brahmanas are mainly sattvic. They know Brahman. But according to Brahmana, Brahman is an impersonal understanding of the absolute truth. The first feature of absolute truth. Which is the first feature of absolute truth? We have recited these verses so many times. Which are the three aspects of the truth? Snigdha Mataji, you don't remember? Absolute truth is considered in three phases, three aspects.
Brahman, Bhagavan,
No, Prabhuji.
Paramatma.
Yes, Brahmedi, Paramatma, and Bhagavan.
Bhagavan.
Yes, Brahmedi, Paramatmedi, Bhavan. So these are three phases, so three aspects of absolute truth. The beginners, the one who is starters in the spiritual conscious, this one, spirituality, they consider Brahman to be supreme. Slightly more advanced devotee, more advanced people, spiritual people, they consider the Paramatma aspect to be higher. But the real devotees know Krishna to be supreme. So they accept the Bhagavan feature. The Brahmanas, basically, they understand the Brahman as a this Brahman, what do you call it? The Brahma feature only. Nirguna, Nirakara, formless, impersonal realization. But the Vaishnavas are advanced. So Vaishnavas are more advanced than Brahmanas. Because Vaishnavas accept the personal form of Krishna, personal form of the Bhagavan, which is Krishna, and they worship Krishna. But basically, the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas are higher class, they are intelligent people. Kshatriyas, and they are considered the head of Virat Purusha. Kshatriyas are considered the arms, because arm is working, they all work. And Vaishyas are the waist, and the Shudras are the legs of Virat Purush. So Krishna says that, okay, that now the work has been alienated according to the gunas. And this varna have been created by me according to that, based on that only, not based on janma, based on karma only. But after saying that, Krishna says, okay, I have created, but I am not part of it. I am not part of that creation. I have done this to suit you, for your benefit only. Because you are the people who are in gunas. Although gunas are coming from, is part of my Bhairanga Shakti. Gunas are part of the Bhairanga Shakti. Krishna is not in the external potency. Krishna is always situated in the internal potency, which is avyaya, unchanging. Avyaya means unchanging. Krishna is always situated in internal potencies, which is unchanging, but the external potency is always changing. That is clearly given in the 20th verse of 13th chapter. So Prakriti, the external, is always changing. It doesn't remain in one form. It always changes. Now, people who are attracted to this external energy of Krishna, who are inside in the, they get involved in different bodies. Because according to their body, according to the gunas, they execute some karma, and because of karma, they get some karma bhala, reactions of karma, results of karma bhala, which is different bodies, 84 lakh species. Now you decide that I've created this. Krishna says that I've created for you only. I'm not part of it because I'm always situated in internal potency only. You are situated in the external potency. Although we are jivas, we are a part of Krishna's internal potency. Because we are attracted to the external energy of Krishna, we get linked, we get conditioned by this external energy, and then we are forced to take these bodies and work according to the bodies. If you are a dog, we are supposed to bark. Unfortunately, that is the situation. So Krishna says, Krishna is always in telepotency, and his expansions like Rama, Narasimha, Varaha, etc., they're all transcendent. Although they appear here in the material universe, they are transcendental to these materials. They don't have the material bodies, which you have understood in verse 6. Krishna, whenever he comes, he doesn't have the material body. So one who understands this creative aspect of Krishna, how he creates his the Chatur Varnyam. He says, Namam Karman Limbandi. Though I have created this Varnas, I am not attached to it. Now, how this Krishna is teaching us how to execute the karma. The Nishkama Karma Yoga is teaching, Krishna is teaching us. Do the work, but not be attached to work. Krishna has done the work for our benefit, but he's not attached to that work. He's not part of that work. He's not part of the system. And Krishna doesn't want any results from that karma also. Name karma veles ha. So you can understand that the activities of Krishna in two aspects. One, he creates the temporary activities for the devas, for creation of the universe. Now, when he comes, he also enacts so many leelas for the benefit of the devotees. And these leelas are eternal. Eternal pastimes, like Vrindavan, the eternal pastimes of Krishna. The pastimes of Krishna are eternal. But the work and relate to this karma, this material world, is always changing. So how to work in this material world, Krishna is teaching us. Do not be attached to work. Do not expect any result from the work. Do not enjoy the results of the work. Name karma veliskuda, he doesn't want to enjoy he's not entangled in the fruitive. He does not aspire for the fruits of work. One who understands Krishna in this manner, Krishna says, Idi mam yo abhijanati. One understands Krishna in this manner, he is also not bound. So this is one aspect of Krishna Tattva, understanding Krishna Tattva, that Krishna is not attached to work. Krishna is not aspiring for any fruits of work. So Krishna is teaching how the karma yoga is to be executed. Srila Prabhupada gives an example of a proprietor of an establishment. The proprietor has established a shop or establishment. Like Krishna, Supreme Personality of God, has created this material world. The proprietor is having a shop, and there are so many workers in the shop. But the proprietor is not affected by the work of the shop, the workers. Workers themselves are responsible. The workers always desire for lower tastes. They have lower tastes, material enjoyment. Krishna doesn't have any material taste. The proprietor now desires for low-grade happiness. Only workers, they are interested in low-grade happiness. For another example, Krishna gives, it is given Vishnu Purana, the rains. Rains are not responsible for different types of vegetation that appear on the earth. So rains fall on sea, rains fall on rocky surfaces, rains fall on unfertile lands, rain fall on fertile lands. And according to fertility of the soil, different vegetations, they come up sometimes very, very highly, fresh, very nourishing vegetation come up. Sometimes very dry, shriveled plants and trees you will find in unfertile land. And rocky surfaces, the vegetation does not come at all. So the rain is not responsible. Rain falls everywhere. Same way, Krishna is not responsible for the work of these devotees. The material creation, Lord is only a mere, what you call the, is only Supreme Cause. He is a, what you call, efficient cause for this. The desires of the workers, desires of living entities is the main reason for the variegatedness that you find in the material world. So many desires, so many grades of desires are there, and Krishna just fulfills these desires according to their qualifications. So Krishna is not to be blamed. So you'll find living entities, so many devas are there, asuras are there, reptiles is there, creepers are there, animals are there, birds are there. So everyone gets a form, everyone gets a body according to the desires only. It is not that as if Krishna is partial and he gives some people he likes a human body. Some people are given, some living entities are given with a body of a serpent or a crocodile. No, it is not like that. Although it appears that he is partial. Krishna is not partial. Krishna is openly giving facilities. So one person, a bhakta, devotee, who understands this position of Krishna, who understands the position of these conditioned souls, he is also not bound by this karmic reaction. So Krishna consciousness started by Srila Prabhupada teaches us all these aspects and guides us that the only way to get out of this entanglement of a karma, the web of karma, is to worship Krishna, who is beyond this work. So to please Krishna and do our work, whatever work we are involved, according to our gunas, we have been given some positions. Many persons are placed differently. But wherever, in whichever manner we are placed, that is not important. We just execute our work. But internally, you always get attached to Krishna. That is advice given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Raghunath Das Goswami. He was not very interested in accepting a Grihastha life. He wanted to live his Grihastha life and become a disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at a very early stage. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that will be Markada Vairagya. Markada Vairagya means one who shows that he's detached, but internally he is interested in enjoyment. So he says you have to get mature. For that, you be a grihastha and enact the role of a grihastha. But at the same time, internally always be attached to me. That is a real grihastha life. Grihastha, superficially or externally, he looks to be a grihastha man, family man, wife, children. He is there, but he is not attached to them. He is attached only to Krishna only. He does his work, maintains his family, and all the time, whatever extra time he can get, is always engaged in worshipping Krishna. So this is a real activity of a grihastha in Krishna consciousness, because karma means it is grihastha life only. As long as you are in karma field, as long as you are in grihastha life or grihastha family way, karma is unavoidable. You have to do some work. But this is the best way to do work. Understand Krishna, how he has executed, how he has constructed, how he has created his material world, how he has created his varnas, and still is not attached to this. He's always in his internal potency. Understanding this, we can also execute our work in the same dispassionate manner. Whether we are wife, husband, in whatever capacity we are, Krishna has placed us according to our previous karma. Some of us are Matajis, some of us are Prabhus. But ultimately, everyone is a living entity. And whether one is a Mataji or one is a Prabhu, the real business of any living entities is to always be attached to Krishna and do the work which is related to our family. This is an intelligent devotee. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, Rekha Mataji, you can sing the Nasim Kirtan.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Namaste Narasimhaya Prahladaladadaine Hiranyakaशिपो वक्षः Shilatankanakaलाई Ito Nasimha Parato Nasimho Yato Yato Yamitato Nasimha Bahi Nasimho Hridaye Nasimho Narasimham Nadim Sharana Prapade Tavakara Kamalavare Naka Albudha Shingha Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jagadish Hare Jaya Nasimhadev Jaya Nasimhadev Jaya Nasimhadev Jaya Nasimhadev Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Kalla Maharaj Jaya Kalla Maharaj Jaya Kalla Maharaj Jaya Kalla Maharaj Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari 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 Bol Utram Veeram Mahavishram Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishnabhadram Mrityurmrityum Namamaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishram Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishnabhadram Mrityurmrityum Namamaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishram Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Vishnabhadram Mrityurmrityum Namamaham Shri Nasimha Jai Nasimha Jai Jai Shri Nasimha Prahladesha Jaya Padma Mutta Padma Binda Shri Narasimha, Jai Narasimha, Jai Jai Shri Narasimha. Prahaladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa. Shri Narasimha, Jai Narasimha, Jai Jai Shri Narasimha. Prahaladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa.
शुद्ध भक्ति विघ्ननाशकारी श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
Jai.
वैष्णव भक्त श्रेष्ठ प्रणाम महाराज की
Jai.
गो प्रेमानंद
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol.
पंचा कल्पद्रुभश्च
Pascha, Chakrapasindhudeva, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavabhyo Namo
Pavanebhyo,
Namaha.
Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha.
नंदकोड़ी वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
तिला प्रवाद की
Jai.
गो प्रेमानंदे. Thank
Hari
you very
Hari
much.
Bol. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Tuesday next week.